Weezy produced it and Weezy have made me, and she held it down, so she got him a money. Maybe it ran me 10,000, I threw it like one. Yeah, I trusted my would betray me. Met all these, they sweeter than Sadie. When I started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repaid me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody's no stop, please. You in the bank like yellow Ferrari like TV shit. Trying to be what I be, trying to steal my moves. I mean, where should I really even start?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Home Athletics on YouTube is proud to present continuing of Harborwomen basketball. Tonight, the Varsity welcomes the Red Raiders of North Quincy High School. Hi again, everyone. Greg Partika, nice to have you with us tonight. This was supposed to be the season opener nearly a month ago. But the isolation that the varsity team and junior varsity team had the global pandemic at the beginning of the year, followed by the rescheduling of this game from Sunday to today, presents the season opener almost a month and a half late. But here we are, or at least a month late, but here we are. Hingham will try to get to 500 tonight, looking for their third win of the season, and 3 out of the last 4. Their only defeat coming last Friday night in a non-conference loss to Bishop Feeney. This is the second of 3 games this week. North Quincy sandwiched around a home-and-home series with Whitman Hanson. The Harborwomen defeated the Panthers on Monday night 55-45, with 3 Harborwomen scoring in double figures. Connolly, Varsity, and Sarah Holler having her first double-figure varsity performance. There's the buzzer to call both teams out for the start of tonight's action. If you're new to rules modification basketball in the era of the global pandemic, the Eastern jump ball. A coin flip was held prior to the start of the contest to determine first possession, and then after that it will be alternate possession. The Hingham appears to be the usual suspects. Haney, Foley, Varsity, Connolly, and Johnston to start tonight.
Go, Hingham. Looks like it, huh?
Coach Bergoli is asking something of the officials. North Quincy trying to understand something here. About the floor or something. Not quite sure what that discussion is. We've got Brian Gormley, Hobby, Slayman, and Capone for the Red Raiders to start. Okay, coach is happy with what he's heard. There'll be Harborwomen ball to start. Abby Foley to inbound. So dish to Perry Varsity, we're underway. We're happy to have you with us on Hingham Athletic live stream channel 2. This is Colette. Flat low post. Caroline Connolly back out to Foley. Perry Varsity. Varsity looking to drive back out to Foley. 12 to shoot. Down low. Caroline Connolly off the glass for 2. Slayman with it. On the screen to Gormley. Gormley drives and gets 2. And just like that, we're knotted up at 2. Here's Varsity. The last of the Mohicans with it. Or the last of the Varsities, I should say. Colleen Johnston. Colette Hanning. Back out to Abby Foley. Inside, nice pass to Johnston. She couldn't get the finger roll to go, and back come the Red Raiders. On the quick swing, this is Hobbin. Fallon looking to make something happen. Good, strong move to the hole by Bryant. Couldn't get the finger roll to happen. This is Varsity. Just underway, 6:25 remaining in the first quarter. Perry dumps it to Abby. Abby in the hole down to Johnston. Johnston to Connolly. Connolly puts it on the floor and loses control. It's going to be off the foot. It's going on. Kickball. I'm going to say Connolly actually kicked it, and it'll be North Quincy ball. So here's Bryant doing 14 high play, and they get a basket for 2. Very simple basketball play. Almost everybody runs a variation of 14 high. I used to teach it in youth basketball many years ago. Abby Foley with the control. There's going to be a foul called. Looks like it'll be on, should be on Hobbin. A first personal first team foul. Yeah, 14 high is not a complicated play. Set 4 players up at the top of the free throw line extended. And you're going to see the cuts off of it. Harry Blassetti. Harry has it stolen by Capone. And he gets kind of a late call on Bryant, but probably nonetheless. We're just underway here, 5:30 to play. First quarter. Red Raiders with an early 4-2 lead. UCLA is the call from Coach Eugene Kaczynski in his 8th season here in England. Caroline Connolly, Colette Hanning. Colleen Johnston, low post, low block. Perry with the 3 on the way. They're only going to call it a deuce. But that's Perry's first 2 of the game. And we're not at a 4. Colette with the backdoor pressure. Jumper on the way, off the rim. Conley with the board. Back comes Hingham. She starts to rush. Her lead pass a little too high for Colette, goes off her hands. North Quincy ball. Slayman to inbound. This is Wormley. Wormley brings it over the timeline. Wormley grabs the pivot tip to the call to the travel. North Quincy with some potent backcourt pressure, nothing to get alarmed about. Blassetti, Foley launches the 3 ball, back rim. Connolly with the force underneath. Her shot just not quite nice enough. And Bryant clears the board. Shot blocked by Connolly. That was Slayman trying to get the nice touch off the glass, and back comes the Harborwomen. Connolly just took her eyes off the pass from Blassetti, and it goes out. It'll be North Quincy ball. First substitutions of the game. Ellie Savitskas and Catherine Wilson come in for the Harborwomen. Johnson and Colette take our seat. We got a foul called on the Harborwomen. It'll be on Colette. Her first. New shot clock for the Raiders. Pretty pass inside, score the hoop. That was Bryant. Perry, Savickas. Back to Perry. She gets hammered on the way down. Blocking foul call. Perry will go to the line shooting 2. See who the foul is called in the blocking action. They're going to call it on Capone, her first. And it's not a shooting foul. Okay. Call it on the floor. Catherine Wilson with it. Elizabeth. Back to Perry Placetti. 15 to shoot. Perry long range 3 is good. 5 in the quarter. 7 to 6 is our score. Early on here, 3 minutes coming up in the first quarter. Nice to have you with us. Fourteen to shoot for the Raiders. This is Gormley. Down to 10. Bryant. Loose ball. Long range jumper back rim. Connolly clears the boards. Rossetti over the timeline. Savickas tries to set up Connolly off her hand. Loose ball. Capone had it. She dumped it off inside to Hobbin, but Hobbin decided to take a couple steps on the baseline. It'll be Harborwomen ball. 2:16 to play. 7 to 6 is their score. If you're just joining us on the live stream, we're glad to have you with us. Here comes junior captain Perry Blassetti. Catherine Wilson. Connolly on the pop out. Looking for Collette. Collette has it. Elizabeth. Connolly. Low to the blocks to Wilson. She loses control. Back home. For the basket. Gormley has 6. And she'll go to the line to make it 7. I think Savickas will get charged with the foul. Yes, she will. So Gormley has 7 in the quarter, 7 of the 9. And the lead for the Raiders is 2. Perry Blassetti. So once again, Blassetti is denied shots at the line. The foul's on Capone. That's her second. North Quincy bench says that Blassetti's tripping on the floor and not being called. Here's Ellie Savickas. Strong with a hold to 2. Score is knotted at 9 as we approach minute 20 first quarter. Colleen Johnston clears the long 3. Here's Blassetti. Blassetti Savickas. Abby Foley, who just came back in the game. Baseline back out to Connolly, goes off her hands. It'll be, looks like it'll be with Quincy ball. Well, this could be one of those interesting nights. Both coaches are not happy with the officiating. Could be a long night. Anyway, Hobbin with it. 20 to shoot. We're under a minute to play in the first. Gormley. Off the dribble. Colin, who just checked into the game. Runner, no. Colleen with the clear. Ellie. Pass deflected, but Foley's got it. Loses control. Gormley's going to have an easy bunny. 9 in the quarter. And this time, Johnston gets fouled. And they're going to call this on Fallon Hobbin. That's going to be her second. So both Capone and Hobbin have 2. Coach Bergoli calls time. An unusual timeout with 19 seconds remaining in the quarter, knowing that in 19 seconds you get 2.5 minutes as a break. I don't know if this is a teachable moment or coach wants to say something as a teachable moment to get his point across to the officials. But in any case, Gormley has 9 of the 11. Brian has the other 2. On the Hingham side of the ledger, Blasetti has 5, Connolly 2, and Ellie Savickas has 2, which gets you to the 9 for Hingham. So 19 seconds to play here in the first. It will be Hingham ball on the side out as our play resumes. Foley to inbound. Shot clock is off. Foley to Blasetti. Back to Savickas. Connolly tried the low post. Wasn't home. Foley. Nice pass inside to Johnston. She couldn't get the shot to fall. But it was a great play down low. We've got 3.9 remaining. But that was a great look down low. Now we've got 3.9 to play. Great look into Connolly for 3. Nice pass at the quarter end. Give that basket to Connolly, but give the assist to Abby Foley. That's a heads-up play. We are knotted at 11. So that's the way the first quarter ends. Just like we started. It's 11-11. 4-2, the team fouls. Capone has 2, Hobbin has 2 for North Quincy. Savickas and Hanny have 1 each. So possession will be North Quincy. That was just a shot clock going off 30 seconds into the 1 minute, the 2 minute, 30-second break. So a reminder, fans, coming up on live stream channel 2, this was supposed to be the middle of, well, when we last left you last Friday night, we were supposed to have 10 games this week. These games weren't even scheduled. Our 6-pack of games with the boys got all canceled due to restrictions and shutdowns on the men's side, the boys side. These 2 games are scheduled, and this coming Friday, we'll have the Whitman-Hanson Panthers here, JV, freshman, and varsity. And varsity will be senior night for Abby Foley, who is the only senior on this year's Harborwomen team. So we'll have all that for you, 6:30, 5:30, and most likely 6:25, 6:20 or so for the senior night celebration for Abby. We also have a hockey announcement coming up for you, as we have hockey schedules changing, as the Duxbury Hingham hockey team, the boys game has been rescheduled to Monday afternoon, February 1st at 3:15. We'll be on the air with you at 3:15 on Channel 1, face-off around 3:22, 3:23, that case. So, Getting ready to start the second quarter. Gormley to inbound. Foley with the pressure. Collin with it. Collin to Capone. Try to check that. That's Gormley. He gets the loose ball back. Rebound is blocked by Johnston. Gormley tries to drive, kicks back out. Runner off the glass. No. That's Foley. Foley looking to run. Foley to Connolly. Connolly lays it up off the glass, doesn't go. And back comes Gormley. Gormley going length to length and scores. Foul's going to be on Varsity. Her first. 12 in the game for Gormley. 12 of the 14. This is Perry. Pauline. Johnston in the corner to Foley. Foley kicks out to Savitkus. Back for Foley. Foley gets hammered underneath, no call. Bryan the rebound. This is Collin with it. Collin gets double teamed. Ball losing the floor. Alternating possession. So 14-11 is the score. Raiders with their largest lead of the game at 3. We're just underway here in the second quarter. 6:35 to play. Nice to have you with us on the live stream too. Ellie Savitkus. Perry Varsity launches a 3 off the rim. Connolly looking for the boards. Back out to Perry. Perry launches another 3. Back rim. Connolly with another rebound. Connolly drives and gets fouled. Time it looks like it'll be on Bryant. And yes, it'll be on Ava. Nope, take that back. Mary Beth Smith picks up the foul. No, it can't be Mary Beth Smith. She's not in the game. Gormley driving. Gormley gets blocked.
Right deep.
Here comes Ellie. So that foul has to be on Bryant because Smith isn't in the game. Scoreboard put the foul up on 13 when it is 15. O'Donnell just checked in for her first time in the game, so Caroline's in for the Raiders. Connolly. Gormley blocked it. And Gormley brings it up over the timeline. Gormley drives against the contact and block is going to be called on Johnston. And Baczynski's not happy with the call, saying that that Johnston didn't move, so how the hell can you call her for the block if she's not moving? Gormley's perfect from the line, 3 for 3 so far. make it 4 for 4, and the lead is 5. North Quincy ahead 16 to 11. Connerly looking for Johnston. Pass goes astray. North Quincy ball. Seems like the Harborwomen are overthinking things a bit much. O'Donnell. Smith. Ball loose on the floor. Will stay North Quincy. 4:59 remaining here in the second quarter. Hingham is yet to score here in the quarter. 11 to shoot for the Raiders. Collins with it. Shot clock violation. And here comes an old staple of the Hingham offense, good old Texas. In the rebounding action, Savitkas clobbered. We'll see who they call it against. I think it's going to be on Ellie. Yep, it's Ellie's second. So we're at 5 team fouls apiece. This is O'Donnell. O'Donnell with the jumper blocked by Connerly. And back from the Harborwomen. Savitkas jump in the corner. Collette couldn't get the little floater to go. A little stutter step. O'Donnell from Auburn didn't go. Here comes Connolly all the way from 2. First basket of the quarter for the Harborwomen. The lead is down to 3. Gormley had about 40 seconds on the bench, and she's back. Along with Bryant. O'Donnell and Collins check out. Gormley jumps over the corner, jumper no good. Wilson clears the boards. Lissetti, jumper block. Ooh. Wow. Wow. That's tough. We're calling it on Smith. That's tough. Lissetti goes to first. That's one of those that you sometimes wonder, you sometimes wonder if the coaches, when they say something, get a call the next time down the floor. That might have been something Coach Basinski said to one of the officials the previous time. They got to make up for the Johnson foul the last time when Gormley went to the line. In any case, they're going to get Foley back the other way. And that's going to be Abby's first. They'll be the team 6. We've got 3:20 to play here in the second quarter. It's 16-15 North Quincy if you're just joining us here on the live stream.
Good help. That's it, hang on.
Foley clears the glass on the missed North Quincy shot up ahead to Connolly. who gracefully lays it in, but it goes around the rim and out. And on the alternating possession, Collette was quick enough to get the jump. It'll become Harborwomen ball. And it'll be a sideline out for Hingham. Again, that's one of the things in rules modification. You do not take the ball out underneath your own basket. Pretty play. Wilson gets the shot block. But Conley had the right idea. Here comes Gormley with the runner, and it goes. You almost guarantee Gormley is not going to pass off. Foley's shot is blocked, and back comes Gormley with the jumper. Rebound follow, no good. Loose ball on the side. It's going to stay North Quincy ball. And Gormley came down there with a ball fake, and I have yet to see her make the pass off in that situation. She's going to just take it and go to the hole. Bryant missed the shot and fouled in the rebounding. Probably a frustration move to Wilson. So Catherine Wilson will go to the line because this is now a 1-and-1. We've got 2:25 remaining. Hingham trails by 3, 18-15. And it's 18-17. Hingham has 16 fouls, so both teams will be shooting 1-and-1 the rest of the way. This is Hobbit being guarded by Savitkus. Bryant, Gormley. Gormley with 7 to shoot. Gormley cut up on the double team. The long jump shot is off the rim, high up. It'll remain in the possession of the Red Raiders. On the inbound is Bryant. Bryant's called to silence as Conley was there with the meter inside. Here comes Glissetti up over the timeline as we approach minute 40. Glissetti with the floater off the back of the rim. Johnson's there to clean it up. Hingham going to apply a little pressure here in the backcourt. Collette almost got a hand on it. This is Slayman. Slayman to Gormley. Gormley being guarded.
Great help!
Gormley's blocked and dismantled by Connolly. Connolly to Johnston. Johnston with the little give off the glass doesn't get it. Connolly with the rebound. Jumper to Savitkus, way long. And back comes Gormley. You know what she's going to do. She'll put it in off the glass. 1 minute to go in the quarter. The lead is 3. Connolly called for traveling. Hobbin. Gormley. Picked up the dribble. North Quincy calls time, 11 to shoot, 33.3 remaining on the clock. So, North Quincy has scored 20 points in the contest. 18 of them belong to number 3. Miss Gormley had 9 in the first, 9 here in the second. So North Quincy to inbound. This is Gormley. 10 to shoot. Long range 3. They play. This is Lissetti. Shot clock's off. 1 shot to play for. Lissetti drives. She'll go to the line.
What does retreat mean?
So they're going to call that on Bryant. That's her second. Lissetti's going to be at the line. He's going to get 2. She misses the second. The lead is 2 with 10 to play. And we're going to have a push called on Pobbins. That should be her third. And that... They may have called that in Sportsman. Now they're simply calling it a 1-and-1. So a heads-up play defensively. Again, she missed the front end, back end of it. And that's the way the half will end. So at halftime, North Quincy leads Hingham 20-19. It's been the Gormley show, 18 points.
She has 18.
18 of the 20 is Miss Gormley. For Hingham, Connolly has 6. And Lissetti has 9 when we tally everything up. Now, if you notice, the North Quincy players will go over to their makeshift locker room, which is basically a circle of social distancing seats. The Hingham team will actually go off the floor slightly into the area, if you're familiar with the high school here, which is basically a corridor that is near the trainers' facility here. But for the most part, it is still basically social distancing. So that is where we are. So we were knotted at 11 at the end of one quarter. And the Red Raiders outscored Hingham 9-8 in the second, which gets us to the 20-19 score. Possession arrow should favor the Harborwomen to start the ball, start the period in the second half. If I was Coach Brzezinski, the message is simple: stop number 3. That's easier said than done. Miss Bryant's the only one who has actually scored. In fact, it's a very unusual score sheet. You don't have, other than fouls, you don't have anyone going to the line. You don't have anyone else who scored a basket. Now, I'm not doing shot charts tonight. It's hard to see anybody else on the score sheet right now. So 2.5 minutes goes by fairly quickly. Got 9 seconds left before the buzzer. And our resumption of play here. And here come the Harborwomen back out of their little area. As I mentioned, with a win tonight, Hingham would get back to 500 on it. They would get to 3-3. But with this group, everything's going to struggle this year as they try to move on from.
White possession, going this way.
Yeah, they did not change the possession arrow, but it will be. There we go. It is white ball. It'll be the starting 5 for Hingham. And it appears to be the starting 5 for the Red Raiders.
Baltimore!
Foley, the inbound. Baltimore's the play call. We're underway here in the third. Varsity. Foley from the corner. 3 balls around the rim and out. Connolly, the clean, and the flush for 3. And Gormley. The post to Bryant. Ball loose on the floor. And we're called for a hold. And they're going to call Foley for the foul, her second. First in the second half. Perry with the defensive pressure. Gormley will have to reset. Capone trying to set the screen. Gormley will have to set back to Slayman in the backcourt. And Kira brings it forecourt. Blocked in by Johnston. And here comes Perry. Pretty pass from Foley to Johnston. The other half of the Twin Towers getting into the action. And the Harborwomen have their biggest lead of the game. Runner Gorman, no. Outlet pass to Connolly. Connolly goes coast to coast. Her layup's a little too strong. Board cleared by Capone. And back come the Red Raiders. That was Slayman with the layup, didn't get the run, but Capone got cleared the deck. Bryant with it. We were down to 7 seconds on the shot clock when a foul was called. Fouls on Blassetti, her second. And a new shot clock. So So Blasetti makes up for it by stealing the inbound pass in typical Blasetti fashion. Blasetti for three on the way, short range. Finally, Johnson for two. The inside game is working. The lead is 5 just like that. And Coach Bergoli wants a timeout. 6:13 remaining, third quarter. Hingham opens the quarter on a 6-0 run, and they push the advantage to their biggest lead of the game, 25-20. We're happy to have you here on Hingham Athletics Livestream Channel 2. Your home for Harborwomen and Harbormen basketball this season. Channel 1 is reserved for Harbormen and Harborwomen hockey. A reminder, the next hockey game is a reschedule now, which is now Monday, February 1st. We'll be on the air at 3:15 from Pilgrim with you. Duxbury, the Duxbury Hingham Harbormen game will be on. Face-off round 3-23. But we'll be on the air at 3:15 with you. Okay, so Pallenhaven to inbound. Here's Slayman with it. Play resumes. Bryant, Slayman in the corner. Defense collapses. Gormley trying to drive. Holds the pivot foot jumper. No. Colleen with the rebound, and she gets buried over the back. Foul's going to be called on Capone. That's going to be her third. And here comes Blasetti over the timeline for Hingham. Abby Foley, who will be honored on Friday night as the lone senior. On senior night, here's Perry to Abby. She's thinking about the three. Dish to Perry. Perry loses the handle. Perry regains the 72. He sees Foley in the corner. Foley launches the three ball and gets it. Foley for three. As the shot clock expires, the lead is 7. Actually, they only gave her a 2. My mistake. I should have seen it. There were no hands up. Ball loose on the floor. Blasetti diving for it. Down to 7 to shoot. I don't think they're aware of the shot clock. Jumper's good. Scored by Capone. First bucket of the quarter. Only the second bucket by someone other than Gormley. Here's Collette to Johnston. Down low to Conley, who got whacked. No call. Gormley going coast to coast. Gormley with the floater off the glass for 2. 20 in the game for Gormley. Johnston doesn't get the bunny, gets the foul, and score. 6 in the quarter. Fouls on Bryant, her third. Johnson, 7 in the quarter. 4:15 to play. The lead is 6 for the Harborwomen. This is Sleeman. O'Donnell, who just checked in. Back to Sleeman. Controlled by Perry. Blasetti looking for help. Tries to go to the hoop by itself. Hobby got a hand in it, knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Harborwomen ball. Collette checks out on the buzzer. Elisa Vitkus comes in to give her a blow. Abby to inbound. Perry, 25. Johnson with the hook, baby hook. hit the back of the rim. Here comes Gormley. Gormley looking to the dribble. Gormley double team. Kicks it back out. Hobbin. 13 to shoot. Hobbin drives. Baseline. Ball's loose. Stays North Quincy. 8 on the clock. It'll be a sideline out to the Red Raiders. Hobbin to inbound. Screens at the top. Baseline to Gormley. Gormley back out 5-4. She throws up the floater and it goes. 22 in the game. Here's Perry. Johnson. Runner no. Gormley with it. O'Donnell, low post. Tries the entry pass to Hobbin. It's picked off by Perry. Perry lead pass to Foley. Foley's picked off by Gormley. Gormley's going to go coast to coast, left-handed and score. And the official's going to talk to Gormley about her mask. Catherine Wilson will come in to give Connolly a blow. No, check that. Colleen Johnson a blow. So the lead is down to 2 at 30 to 28. 2:34 remaining. So it was quite a lengthy discussion. I decided not to show it on camera. The official basically had an issue with Gormley's mask, and they were looking for a replacement mask for her, which Baczynski was questioning why was this a delay of game, or why wasn't she just taken out of the game until a new mask was provided for her. You probably heard some of that. Wilson inbound. Savitkas, three-pointer wide. Connolly on the rebound, the Collins shot. Connolly to Blassetti, we're approaching 2 minutes. Perry with the three, back rim, it hit the wire with the ball. Okay, so Gormley comes back in after the mask change, but she was never required to come out in the first place. So I'm trying to still figure out what exactly happened and didn't happen. Here comes Gormley again, the little jumper fader, no. Wilson, check that, that's not Wilson. Her pass was knocked away by Gormley. Abby Foley's coming back in. Someone's going out. It's Perry Blassetti coming out for a blow. Ollie Savitkas. Collette trying to drive. Out to Pauline Johnston. Pauline looking to dribble penetrate. Her pass gets stolen by Gormley, and Johnston does nothing but foul. For Colleen, that's only her second. And only the team third as we approach a minute 30 to play here in the third. The break for Perry will be about 30 or 40 seconds, depending on the next dead whistle, as she and Connolly are getting set to come back in. This is O'Donnell trying to drive, strong. Ball's coming loose back front. Table here. And I tap it back to the local LSU district. And Ellie will inbound as play resumes. So as I mentioned, Lassetti and Connolly come back in. Wilson and Collette sit down. We've got 1:10 remaining in a 2-point game. The point guards have been busy intercepting passes, Gormley at one end, Savicius at the other. And Hingham brings the ball up with under a minute left. This is Johnston on the baseline. Johnston gets it back to Brissett. There's still plenty of time, 19 to shoot. Perry looking for the screen from Connolly. Down to 14, ball goes in the corner. Johnston kicks out to Johnston. Johnston's just an air ball, or barely touched the rim. Not sure why the ball reset, but from here I didn't see it. By Hobbin with it. 20 seconds on the clock, 24 in the game. So Fallon's going to pull it all the way out. Look for what would be close to one shot. With North Quincy trailing by 2. Fallon guarded by Foley. Goes in the corner to Collin. Collin kicks back out. Low block to O'Donnell. O'Donnell loses control out of bounds. 7.7 remaining. Way plenty of time. Here comes Perry. Timeline. 3, 2, 1. Layup. Runner no good. Rebound. Count it. Count that one. So 13 points in the quarter for Hingham.
Sorry, we're really loud. Sorry, you have to sit by us.
Can't hear you.
So as we approach the end, at the end of 3 quarters, the score Hingham 32, North Quincy 28. 24 points in the game
You are, Giles.
for Miss Gormley.
That's what Matt D'Souza said to me.
So listen,
2 for Capone and 2 for Bryant. That's how you get to 28. Caroline Conley has 10 in the game. Johnston has 7 all in the quarter. And Perry Lassetti is still stuck on 9 if she didn't score in the quarter. Which basically means, we'll see what happens. Okay, should be Harborwomen ball to start the fourth. Nope, so much for the arrow going the opposite way. So much for my score sheet. Here comes Gorman. And we're underway here in the fourth. Gormley off the O'Donnell screen. Tries to go back to O'Donnell, picked off by Lassetti. Lassetti looking to run. Lassetti with Foley, Connolly, Savicius, and Johnston. The 5 on the floor for Hingham. This is Ellie. Perry. Open look for 3. Buried it. Largest lead of the game for Hingham is 7. And here comes Gormley over the timeline. O'Donnell. Double team. Alternating possession, Hingham. 7:14 remaining in the fourth. Glad to have you with us on Hingham Athletic Livestream Channel 2. Here's Perry Lassetti. Lassetti down in the corner to Ellie. Ellie dribble penetration. Ellie drives. So they're going to call, I think, Colleen Johnson for 3 seconds in the lane. Here comes Gormley for the Red Raiders. Gormley with 24 in the game tonight. Gormley being guarded by Perry. Back out to Capone. Gormley in the corner. Gormley drives, dumps it back out. That's Colin with it. Walked inside by Johnston. Johnston out to Foley. Foley looking to push. Foley will settle down to Perry. Lassetti with it. 20 to shoot. 6:20 in the game. Johnston, low block, gets it out. Savitkas. Perry. Money. 5 in the quarter. 37-28. Harborwomen starting to step on the gas just a bit. O'Donnell out front. Down low, jumper, no good. Johnson trying to get the rebound. It's going to be off her fingers. It should be North Quincy ball, and yes it is. Bryant comes back into the game. Collette comes back in, replacing Foley. New shot clock for the Red Raiders. Gormley gets the inbound from Hobbin. Gormley's jumper, no. Johnston the rebound, clears the board for Hingham. Lassetti. Savitkas, and she's going to get called for the steps. That's hard to get called for the steps when you actually put the ball down on the floor. She probably didn't set the pivot foot, but I wasn't watching close enough. Collins. Went inbound to Abrahamovich and went off a Hingham player. It'll remain North Quincy ball. 14 high is the call. Fallon. Tries to drive. And we're going to get called jump ball. So it will remain on the block. It was called a jump on the block. So it will remain North Quincy ball. Do not score the basket. So Fallon will inbound. Off the screen, it goes to Brian. Ava with it. Brings back around, major three. But the shot clock was expiring. So Ava had to launch it. Connolly gets the empty ball and gives it to Perry, and away we go. Colleen Johnston down low to Connolly. Connolly, pretty little baby. Scores for 2. 12 in the game for Caroline. Here's Gormley. Gormley looks to create. Perry says no, but Perry will get her with the body, and that should be her third. So that'll be 3 on Miss Lassetti, the last of the Mohicans. And yes, I've said that once or twice tonight. I think I see the first of the Mohicans in the crowd tonight. Non-shooting. Gormley looking to create 4:30 coming up to play. Gormley with the little hoop and fader. Connolly clears. Here comes Johnston. Johnston to Savitkas. Looking quickly for Johnston. Smith actually got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. It will remain Harborwomen ball. Ellie to inbound on the side. She'll set it for Perry. 20 to shoot, plenty of time. Collette with it. Swings it to Ellie. Ellie looking, on the pivot, still plenty of time. No danger, 10 seconds. Ellie, low block, Connolly, a little long. Rebound cleared by Smith. Here comes Gormley. Gormley, long 3 ball, short. Rebound back out to Smith, back to Gormley. She's going to try it a little more conventionally. Off the back iron this time. This time Connolly clears. Varsity. Collette, runner, around the rim and in. First points for Collette tonight. 41-30-28. The lead is 13, the largest of the night for the Harborwomen. Here's Gormley. And that was Abrahamovich. Earlier in the rotation, shot goes wide. Long jumper three is caught. Perry with it. Settles it down the backcourt. And here's Savitkus on the reverse screen. We'll set it the other way. Collette. Back to Perry. Perry with the runner off the glass. Too strong. Connolly with the follow. Score it. 4 in the quarter, 14 in the game. The runner is good down the other end. Score it. Fallon Hobbin. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul will be on her Collette, her second, team fifth. 43-30 is the score. And we have a timeout on the floor. That should leave North Quincy with just one. Eugene and the North Quincy crew has yet to call one tonight. So just a reminder, we'll be back on the air with you this Friday from the high school here for 3 Harborwomen games. It'll be senior night as we salute our only senior on the team this year, Abby Foley. JV, freshman, and varsity. JV will be at 5. The freshman will be at 3:30. The varsity will be at 6:30. We'll probably be on the air probably maybe 6:20 or so with the varsity contest so that you can join in the senior night festivities as we honor Abby. And then, as I mentioned, on Monday afternoon, which is February 1st, we'll be on the air 3:15 on Channel 1. Harborman Duxbury Hockey has been rescheduled. Face-off is probably 3:22, 3:30. And we'll be on the air with you from Pilgrim at 3:15 with our pregame broadcast. So that's what's coming up. And that's as far as dare as I go. So Fallon trying to finish the conventional three-point play. As play resumes, she makes it. 43-31 our score. Here's Abby Foley. And as the double team came to give Abby Foley a little heartburn, Coach Eugene Basinski calls his first time out. So I don't know if I bothered him or jinxed him with he hadn't called timeout before. But we did. So North Quincy applied a half-court trap. And with that, Hingham decided to call time. 2:38 remaining. Game reset. 5 team fouls for Hingham, 2 for North Quincy. Possession arrow points towards Hingham. No one is in any significant free throw foul trouble. In other words, no one has more than 3. Perry Blassetti has 3 for Hingham, and on the other side, Bryant, Hobbin, and Capone all have 3 for North Quincy. But at this point, unless you've got 4, I don't think you have anything really to worry about. All right, so it'll be Hingham ball to inbound right here in front of our broadcast. Abby Foley will inbound. Devin Sampson is now in the game for Hingham, making her first appearance of the night. Jump ball as Bryant got into the play action here. So next possession will now go over to North Quincy, but for now, ball remains Hingham. 16 to 2. Lead pass for Connolly too far from Foley. And it will be North Quincy ball. Slayman's there with Gormley in the backcourt. We've got Hobbin, Bryant, this is Gormley trying to create. Throws one up, short. There's the ball. Johnston has it. Gets Rossetti ahead to Sampson. He stops and waits. He's going to get called for steps. And Devin gets a quick exit. I just think he was trying to get Connolly a quick throw here for a second. Hobbin was blocked by Johnston. Gormley trying to drive and scores. The wins have been quarter without scoring. It's only her first basket of the quarter. 26 in the game. Hingham beats the half-court pressure. Savitkus, ball deflected. Perry has it 16 to 2. Savitkus, Rossetti. Rossetti's shot blocked. Foley has it 6 to 2. And Eugene wants another timeout. So 1:19 to play. 4 seconds to shoot. Ball will be on the side. The lead is 10, 43-33 in case you're just joining us. We've got 1:19 to play here in the fourth. Gormley has 26 in the game tonight for the Red Raiders. Hingham's had a little more balanced attack. 14 from Connolly and 14 from Blassetti and 7 from Johnston. Has led the attack tonight. I don't think North Quincy will get into the fouling business because they would have 4 to give before they'd even start shooting free throws. So that probably at this point is not a strategy to get the ball back. All right, with 4 to shoot, this is not something that you're going to have to set a quick ball screen here and get the ball in quickly. Rossetti gets the ball, he's going to have like 2 seconds to shoot. And it's a 30-second shot clock violation. And I don't think they were aware of how little time they had left. Gormley with a little floater that rims it. Savitkus on the rebound. We're down to a minute to play. Johnston with a little runner is good. Pauline with 9 in the game. We're under a minute. The lead is back to 12. Pauline clears to Capone. There's Blassetti to Savitkus. Around the horn to Foley. To Johnston. To Connolly. That's really pretty when it works. 16 in the game for Caroline. 47-33 as we approach 20 seconds. The runner by Bryant is no good. Board cleared. Rossetti will hang on to it for the final 8 seconds. This won't be a shot anymore. We'll just hang on to it. 3, 2, 1. And the Harborwomen get to 500. Final score, 47-33 is your final. 26 points in the game for Gormley. 2 points for Home. 3 points for Hobbin. And 2 points for Bryant. And that gets you to 33. On the Hingham side of the ledger, 2 for Savictus, 2 for Abby Foley, 9 for Caroline Johnston, 16 in the game for Caroline Connolly, 2 for Colette, 2 for Catherine Wilson, and 14 for Perry Blassetti. So as I said, Hingham now improves to 3-3 on the season. They will look to try to go over 500 on Friday night when Whitman Hansen gets here and arrives for the second half of the home and home. And Hingham has actually won 3 of their last 4 and 3 straight in Patriot League competition and 3 out of 4 in all competitions. So overall, they played well enough to win tonight, and that's what's important. And we'll take it from there. So, as a reminder, fans, the executive producer of Hingham Athletics on YouTube is Jim Quattimoni. Our coordinating producer is Matt Feld. Tonight's game was directed by John Todd, and our stage manager was Mary Ellen Holler. For all of the crew, this is Greg Partika. Thank you for joining us. Final score, Hingham 47, North Quincy 33. This has been a presentation of Hingham Athletics on YouTube. Good night, everybody.